the ground that swallowed them alive. Under the blazing desert sun, the Israelite camp was a city of tents, but a storm of angry words was brewing. A man named Korah, with his friends at his side, pointed a finger at Moses. "You have taken too much power for yourselves," he shouted. "We will not listen to you." Moses stood before the angry men, his face filled with sorrow, not fear. He held his long wooden staff and looked out at all the people who had gathered to watch. "God himself will show you who is right today," his powerful voice declared. "If these men die like all other men," Moses continued, "then God has not sent me. But if the ground opens its mouth and swallows them alive, then you will know they have turned against the Lord." As the last word left his lips, a deep rumble echoed from beneath the sand. The ground under Korah and his followers began to shake. Their families, watching from their tents, gasped in horror. The dust around their feet danced and jumped. With a sound like thunder, the earth cracked. A huge, dark chasm ripped open right where the rebels stood. From deep inside the pit, a terrifying red light glowed, pulsing with heat and power. Screams of terror filled the air. Korah and all who stood with him against Moses tumbled into the fiery pit. They, their families, and their tents were all swallowed by the earth in a single, horrifying moment. The rest of the Israelites cried out and scattered in fear. "Run!" they shrieked. "The ground will swallow us too." They fled from the awful sight, their panic stirring up a great cloud of dust. In the middle of the chaos, Moses did not move. He stood firm with his staff in his hand, a calm figure against the swirling dust and panicked crowd. He watched the terrible judgment of God unfold. Then, with a mighty groan, the earth slammed shut. The chasm vanished. Where the rebels had stood moments before, there was now only flat, empty sand. A dreadful silence fell over the entire camp. The people slowly stopped running and stared at the empty ground, then at Moses. They were filled with awe and fear. That day, they learned a powerful lesson. God defends what is right. Stand on solid ground.